Hello guys and welcome to Watching Time. Today we're going to be reviewing the Nomos Club Campus 38 millimeters. So first of all, if there's something that we need to recognize immediately to Nomos, and thanks, I'm going to be thanking them obviously for lending me this watch. So actually I have not bought it. It's not part of my collection, but it has actually been lended by them to do this review. I was really curious on the colors. It's not the first campus that I am presenting in the channel. Last year I presented the pink one, and I saw these new colors that they were showing this year. So we had this green one, which definitely brings a touch of kind of a turquoise green. They call it electric green, and I can understand why. It's a very noticeable green. You're going to be identifying it almost immediately. So Nomos Glashütte, it's a brand that doesn't surprise us for a couple of things. First of all, the level of quality that you're going to be receiving in the watches, the affordability, because even if they are proposing you a high level of German craftsmanship in the watches, but also on the movement. So you're going to be having a good deal in terms of value, taking into consideration their in-house movement production, the taking care of these movements, and the quality that they're going to be bringing at the moment that you're going to be buying them. So that's something that I really appreciate from Nomos. The other thing that I really appreciate from Nomos, it's its simplicity. So Nomos, it's a simple brand in the sense that they offer you, for a good price, a good watch that it's stylish. It is going to be simple, nothing over complicated in their design, very straightforward. You either like it or not, and it's a watch that can be versatile because you can use it in several occasions. So within all their nice line and the different watches they have, the design is recognizable. So this is something definitely to showcase and to recognize from them. So in terms of simplicity, the Campus is probably one of their entry-level watches. It is one of the lowest in price, and it's going to be coming with their movement that is most simple in terms of complications too. And that is also represented by the simple caseback that it has. As you can see, it's just at least they took the trouble to actually polish it, so that's nice to have. But it's very simple. That elegant simplicity that you're going to be receiving in the Club Campus, it is one of the things that are recognizable of this watch. This is the biggest size, a 38, and it presents itself in a situation that can be worn by many different types of sizes. I mean wrist sizes, and the case, as you see, it's quite simple in design also. It is a polished case, so you're going to be receiving light from almost every angle. It is very rounded and you don't have strong angles on it. It presents itself with a very simplistic, what I call semi-California dial, because you don't have the full Arabic or Roman numbers, but you have a mixture of them. It's nice to notice also that when they use in their California dial the Roman numbers, the 4 is actually a Roman 4, and it's not just 4 sticks together. So simple dial, simple and straightforward. This presents itself as a watch that it's very versatile. It can be used in several and different occasions. It has the second hand. You can see it there. It's a small second hand, so it's quite elegant. It presents itself in a nice way, and it doesn't bother you all over around. The mixtures of colors here between the electric green and that orange definitely reminds me a lot of a football team in Miami. So it is that type of colors that brings you kind of joy and reminds you of the summer. The movement, it is a hand wind movement, a manual movement. So you will actually have to wind it every 40 hours more or less. And it's the alpha movement. It's called alpha, I suppose, because it's one of the first in-house movements that they developed. It is a very simple manual winded movement, decorated, even if you don't see it in this close case. And it is very similar to the, in terms of a structure, if you want to put it that way, into some ETAs, hand wind ETAs. It is a movement that it's almost 2 millimeters in size, so that lets you keep it simple and keep a small case. So in the campus, we're going to be finding an almost 8.5 millimeters case in height. So that's perfect. That's a watch that's going to be wearable in almost every occasion. I really like the color. This green, I think it's perfect for summer. Many brands are showing this type of greens. Sometimes they go more into the darker green, forest greens. This is a very nice touch. So it's a colorful and joyful watch. You can choose different straps in their website when you're going to be buying this, but if we want to identify Nomos with their most recognizable color strap in their watches, is probably this suede, gray suede strap. It's obviously leather, as you can see, and here we have the handmade of it. So it is a nice strap. It is suede, so you're going to be having that kind of texture that that suede has. It's very well curated, and it's also simple. So we keep it in simplicity. This is a 1,600 euros watch, so it's not cheap, but it's not that expensive. And remember that you're getting the know-how of an in-house brand that is going to be producing and bringing excellent products from their same factory. So what do you think, guys? Nomos, also in terms of boxes, I love them because it's just a simple wooden box. You can put it almost everywhere because it's very small, and definitely presents itself in a nice manner. I will be doing a video shortly also on the Venezianico with the Venturin dial. So I just wanted to quickly show you guys that. But as you can see, the 38 in a 18.5 centimeters wrist like mine wears also very well. So this is as much as I wanted to share on the Club Campus. I really hope that you like it, guys, in the sense that I try to bring something that it's different in terms of colors in this case, and a reminder of the quality that Nomos is going to be presenting. It's a brand that I really like. I have a couple of them in my collection, and I'm still thinking on adding a couple of others. So probably not the Club Campus in this case, just because it's a watch that I will be using not that much. But what do you think? Do you like it? What do you think on the simplicity of it, and especially on what Nomos is going to be offering you? I think that's a lot for what you're going to be spending, taking into consideration that in-house know-how brands are usually right now around the 3,000 and over in terms of price. Anyway, see you in the next video, but until then, please take a lot of care.